matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Back to pass. It's Daniels. The pocket breaking down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They're going to run it. He breaks free. They stop him right at the 24.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, and it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a 1st down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. One back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Alabama. A horrible field position to start the drive, Kirkwood. They just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Point after, up and good. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First play. He pulls in the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. The receiver makes the catch. Great move in the open field. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Tied. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Thorne. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The incompletion sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
Looking to throw it again. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Grab made by the tight end. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
It's a run to the left. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short game.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it with room to run. He has first down yardage at the 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And here comes a deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Freshman trying to take a shot, but too much on the throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Timeout called by the defense their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. And the big play to start the drive, but now, two incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And the receiver's got it. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the ball.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Looking deep downfield to the left. Wide open downfield. Oh, but he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back in motion now, and it's a direct snap. Look out, room to run here. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the 1st half tick away. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thorne. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. State offense comes back on the field. The passing game was effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. As the 1st down is still going. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The receiver grabs it and gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to chuck it again. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense is coming after him. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Bringing pressure. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat run. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Penn State. The comeback is on.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hall. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Send the back in motion. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Finds an open target on the left side. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
He's got two. He's got two.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Ready.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. May wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Takes the toss and heads left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Double right. Flag.
Quarterback's got it on the option. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. 1st down, move the sticks.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Here we go.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Defense swarms them on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss.
Here we go.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Caught over the middle, it's Hall. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the 1st. It's 4th down.
4th down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep for the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Receiver makes the grab. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's an out route, the catch made.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. The pass is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job on yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And the Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they come roaring back now. That's a crucial score for it. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. To throw, it's Daniels. He's going for a big play downfield. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on second down. This time, a completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Third down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? They try to sneak it for the first. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Second down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. On the move now. Short throw. Running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. That was crucial, Kurt. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run him up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Hands off to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
At the 30. Offense facing 4th down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Alabama.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Alabama.
First down and 10 now. The DB's backing off from the line now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Takes him to the open. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.